7th, 2022. Today, I don't know, we were guided to go live and also to show our face. Interesting. But I think that's because there's something we seen a dead possum, a dead raccoon. We seen a dead squirrel, a dead deer, and actually it was a male deer. So all of these animals just mean so much, right? They just mean so much, and we've been seeing 1313. So definitely an ending of an ending, a really complete cycle. Something that you have been battling for a long time is now fully over. Like the residual energy has been cleared out. And since last night, we were getting the message Freaky Friday, right? And I didn't realize. I watched the video, and in the video, the number 23 is in it, 23. We talked about this a long time ago, and when we talked about the number 23, we talked about High Priestess energy for the 2. We talked about Empress energy for the 3, right? And this all coming together into the 5, this Hierophant. And if you remember from yesterday's reading, for what you needed to know, it was you embodying that Hierophant energy. You fully learning the lesson, fully integrating it, and you now trusting your higher self and moving forward in that energy, in that light, you know? And let me see. So it's like today's Freaky Friday, and I listened to it again this morning, that song, and what stuck out was not being happy with yourself and you wanting to take on the persona of the people you look up to, or to the person who you feel you needed to be with this person, or to have this person want you, or to come with you in some way, shape, or form. I was just checking my microphone. So the fact that this was even happening in the first place, oh my goodness, yes. And I just realized something. I don't know, this was going to be for members only, but I think I might have put this public, and that's also another thing. What has been hidden shall be shown, you know? The light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole, right? So very important, you know, with the energy of the possum dying. And then I saw a live possum. I was like, oh my God. So it's this rebirth, it's this refresh, it's this like, I can transform ya. All right, so of course we've been listening to a lot of Chris Brown's. I don't know what the theme is with Chris Brown and his story or whatever, but I also feel that maybe a lot of you guys have gotten, people have tried to destroy your name. People who you thought were down for you, they were really saying things that were, everything that was hidden from you has come to light. So it's like people that said they believed in you, but they didn't, and they were talking like junk behind your back or whatever. All of that has come to the light, and you've had to go through this process of forgiveness. Also, the energy of you wanting people in your life that are just not aligned to your vibration. You coming in and you letting that go, and that being okay, right? That being completely okay, you know. And also, with this Freaky Friday, this switch, you know, it's like at the end of the day, you trying on all these different masks, all these different personas, all these different careers, jobs, friendship groups, boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever it is that you're trying to get to fit into your life, you now are realizing that that's not even what you want, that you're completely happy and satisfied with who you are and what your journey has been. So this is like this full circle. I'm seeing 21, the world, this full circle of you just coming into full acceptance. And when you do that, you're able to not only connect above, all right, to get this source energy, but you're also able to connect below. So this is a higher upgrade of your crown chakra and your root chakra. And this is allowing you to expand and receive more and more and more and more and more and more abundance, okay? And this is abundance in all ways, you know, come flooding in, flying in from all ways, like, but it's this energy I now accept myself. And that's why you are aligning to these things that are in alignment with self-acceptance. When you love yourself unconditionally, all of these blockages that were stopping you because of fear of self, fear of change, fear of change, all right, fear of losing control, all of those things just dissipating and going away, all right. But here's the kicker. I heard here's the clincher. All right, so some of you guys might be holding a lot of tension in your jaw. Okay, so just make sure if at night, if you do a lot of grinding, all right, you can get a guard. But this is a clear indication that at night you should be doing karaoke, all right? Some kind of karaoke, whether it is you doing chanting, you know, going inside and getting your chanting. And remember, I told you we've been chanting he and ha, he, ha, right? We've been chanting that a lot. And hey, okay, chanting that a lot. So H's are very important too. H, 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 Hilton. Hilton reminds me of just like a legacy. It reminds me of tall, you know, the hotels and things like this. Also reminds me of just relaxation and just calmness, and it comes in the threes. All right, so three things are about to come into full alignment for you. There's about to be a connection. And if you look at the H, right, if you look at the H, you see how it's connected, right? That also looks like a bed, doesn't it? But there's about to be, you're about to really be connected to everything, to where you can walk in your light. All right. So this also means you being so conscious of what it is that you're thinking, what energy you are putting out into the world by seeing the energy you're feeling inside. And again, as soon as you're like, oh, I'm going down, all right, I'm going down, because you ain't around, baby, my whole world's upside down. Ooh, bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. Oh, my God, bringing it back. And that's what it is. Bringing it back is bringing it back. But now when you go back to that time, you see me smiling? When I first heard that song, I was going through it, right? And maybe you were too. It's Mary J. Blige, if you don't know it. And it's like everything was just like, if something could go wrong, it went wrong. And it's like all of that is flipping, all right? Freaky Friday, all of that is flipping. But the thing is that you get to stay in this reality because of the number one thing that you have done. And that is, I accept myself. I love myself. So in the song at the end, Chris is wanting to get back into his body and he doesn't know how, and he wants to like harm the other guy, and the guy's like, if you hit me, you're hitting yourself, you're harming yourself. And Chris thinks to himself, he's like, I don't want to do that. I love myself. And then boom, he goes back into his body, but he goes back into his body with a higher appreciation for what he has. And this is where this you getting into frequency, into alignment with the frequency, the wealth consciousness. All right. So if you have been struggling, know that everything is initiation. It's, are you going to stay the path? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to stay the path? Are you going to really believe this? Are you going to really have trust? Are you really going to have faith? You know, are you going to stay in the path? Ooh, are you? You know, when everything is falling down around you, are you going to give up and let it all go? Are you going to go back to the self-sabotaging habits and thoughts? Are you going to go back to the people that harmed you? Are you going to go back to the narcissist? Are you going to go back to letting people step over you? Are you going to go back and take your boundaries down and allow things to happen to you that are not for your highest and greatest good? And this is definitely talking about people putting themselves in situations. You saying yes when you mean no, okay? And this is also, I'm getting a lot of like, somebody's been, has stopped hanging out with someone who was one, draining their energy, but also, you had to do so much clearing work, and you always were like so fearful because you're taking all of that from this person. And I feel that many of you it's come to light on who these people are, or who this person is, or what that job was, or that perspective. Okay, whatever that is definitely, it's come into light for you, right? And so now that it's come into light for you, you have a choice. Everything is a choice, right? Everything is a choice. You have a choice to stand in this or to stand in that. And what are you going to choose? What makes you feel lighter? Where is it where your energy just lifts? Even if it's something brand new, you know what I mean? Where is it that, like, even like right now, I'm like, oh my goodness, I think I'm supposed to be doing this. But then it's like, no, you're supposed to be doing that. And I see these pathways, right? And I see, okay, well, if I'm not doing what I think I'm supposed to be doing and what I am unsure of, because I'm not used to following my joy. I'm not used to trusting myself. But now I'm coming into this higher faith, into this higher frequency where I'm like, I want to be happy. I choose joy. I choose happy. And if me seeing this pathway, this choice, this next step brings me into that feeling of lightness, of I am free, I am liberated, then I'm going that way. I'm going to do this step. Okay. So that's the energy. And I just heard 3 days. So that energy is really going to be coming up to you. Ow, okay? It's really going to be coming up to you, and it's going to be this energy of I face my fears, any obstacles. I deny lack, all right? I deny lack, I deny loss, and I claim my freedom. I claim prosperity. I claim abundance. Iro tis na liko, tieta somoko tera snima liko tira moko tish na likalo. Oh, yes, all right. That's so funny. It's so funny. Ay, ateres ni man namo kasina katirs ne motu wikatara itat kushne motu wikatina yatira kasinala kitua. Yeah, and I do feel iras nimita kotisna la kitina. That's exactly. Look at this. Look at this. Look what just came out. Okay, the moon came out. Number 18, we're talking about this. We've been talking about 18 a lot, about something's hidden from you, and then behind it is the King of Swords. The King of Swords he is the master of the law of assumption. All right, he is the master of this is what I believe, and anything that is not what I believe, I rebuke it. All right, the devil get behind me, I rebuke thee. Okay, I rebuke it. So if you've been struggling, I deny that. I'm abundant. Everything is happening for me easily and effortlessly. And then you go into the direction that allows you to be in that energy. All right, so instead of this is this thing of, instead of like racking your brain around something when you have just like, you don't know. You have to take, look at that. You have to take your hands off the wheel, and you just have to say, self, what is the best thing for us to do right now so that I can allow into my reality the very thing that I have wished for, hoped for, asked for, prayed for, written about, released over? What do I need to do? And then yourself says, right. All right. So that's what I just saw. That's what I just saw. Yourself may say something else. And I saw right 5 times. So you guys, if you're familiar with me and my stuff, I'm big on writing affirmations, because writing is a way to release your energy, and also writing helps you to activate your hand chakras, okay? And when you do that, you are able to not only receive, but you're able to release more because your hands are not blocked, all right? So spirit fingers, you can just go ahead and just release that energy, and you can use your power of your vision, all right, to just let it go. All right, you can also use the power of your hands to seek, right? So if I just saw write 5 times, but I didn't see what to write. So now I'm going to come to my heart space. All right. Here's my hands coming into my heart space. All right. My receiving hand for me is my left hand. This is the hand that's non-dominant. So I'm going to put it first, and then I'm going to come here. The mic is here, so I'm not going to come all the way, which is completely fine. Hello, spirit. All right. I'm going to release myself, and I'm going to see what is it saying to me. And I just saw the words, I love you. Powerful. All right. There was a moment in time when everything seemed like it was like, will I ever be rid of this? Will I ever be able to see, and I'm going to use the example that is coming up, his name, and not be filled with so much regret, guilt, and shame, or feeling like I have to fix it, you know? Will I be released from that? And the question is yes. And the way we can release that is by just saying, I love you. So when you're going throughout today, when you're going throughout these next 3 days, when you're feeling tight, you're feeling tense, your mind is going to lack, your mind is focusing on loss, your mind, you're making up these things. What are you going to do if it doesn't work out? If you're going through all of that, if you're doing all of this, then come back to I love you. All right. And for any of you guys that resonate with the writing, write it down. I love you. You know, when was this? This was like March or April of this year, 3, 4, 7, all right? Alignment, moving forward. I just wrote, I love you. We wrote it 3,000 times, and that's all we did. We didn't do anything. We wrote all of that. So instead of us coming on doing a video, we just wrote, I love you, I love you, I love you. And this was this powerful, radical heart opening, all right? And also releasing and forgiving ourselves for the decisions of the past. Notice I didn't say mistakes. I wanted to, but I self-corrected that, because if you see your past as a mistake, if you see your past as failures, then you're living in disappointment and in resentment, and that blocks your blessings, okay? So you want to come out of that energy, all right? And you want to see it as, okay, no, this is something that happened. This is a decision that I made. I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to release the blame. I'm going to release the shame. I'm going to release myself. So remember, we talked about that too. I release my authentic self. I release my authentic self. And you can even do this hand mudra as well to, it's transformation, to open your heart and to help release your authentic self. So this is judgment, okay? This is 20 coming through. I don't know if the card's going to come out. We'll see it. Let me see if I can find it. But it's, they're showing me 20 in my mind. If it's meant to be shown on camera, it'll come out. But there's your completion, all right? There goes that 10 of Wands energy, or excuse me, 10 of Swords energy of releasing the mind and releasing anything that kept your mind captured, okay? If there is something that is keeping you from focusing on loving yourself, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to put it in the hands of the Lord, of God, your higher self, Mama, Pachamama. You got to let it go. You got to give it to the divine. You got to let it go. Okay? I give all the burdens to the Christ within, and I am set free. I give all burdens to the Christ within, and I am set free. I give all burdens to the Christ within, and I am set free. The Christ mudra, all right? So I give all of the burdens to the Christ within, and I am set free. All right, you can interchange whatever you want. If you want to say, I give all burdens to my higher self, and I am set free. I give all burdens to the universe, and I am set free. However you want to do that, you can. And I just had like a big right? It was so interesting. That was the most weirdest clearing ever. But there's something that is about to be just disappeared from your life. And it's going to boost your self-esteem. It's going to boost your confidence. Knight of Wands. It's going to help you to take action on your inspiration. It's going to help you dance to your own beat, right? Yes. Okay, dance to your own beat. You know, that's the energy of like, I'm dancing outside. I have no earphones in. I'm dancing to the music in my head and my mind. People are going by and they're like beeping and everything. And I'm just in my own world because I'm so in love with who I am and so proud of who I've become. All right, so that's also the energy of just unconditional love for self and accepting yourself. That's releasing all judgments and non-resistance, right? Radical self-acceptance, I just heard. Yes, here and there you are, standing in your power. All right, and this is also wishes are being fulfilled right now because you're trusting and you're releasing. And you see your hands are right in front of her heart as well, okay? And just releasing and allowing yourself to receive whatever that is for you. And sometimes it might be just to breathe. Sometimes it might be, you know, we talked about this. Something about Starbucks is like, because it's coming up again, you know, go get a coffee. You know, it's just like, instead of living in fear, live in love. Okay, so what would you do? What would you do if you were living completely in love? You know what I mean? And that surrendered feeling of everything is going well. All is well. Everything is happening for me, not to me. You know, I'm grateful, and just saying that over and over again for the things you're grateful for is going to release that anxiety. It's going to turn all of that warrior energy into pure goddess energy. All right, divine feminine energy, where you're able to let down your guard, but it's in this energy of, because I know I'm protected. All right, I'm able to let down my guard because I know I'm protected. I'm able to let down my guard because I know I'm protected. You're welcome so much, and thank you for allowing me to read for you. Yes, it's my honor. And that's the other thing too. It's like knowing it, it's this energy of just knowing you are taken care of. And whenever you're feeling or doubting that, it's releasing it and reaffirming to yourself that all is well. I am taken care of. I'm safe. I'm secure, and then you not frantically going in and doing the things to kind of get you into balance. You already claiming, okay, I'm whole and complete. So you would do this on both sides and you would do a circle, and that's the I am whole and complete, okay? And you just stand there and you just allow, or you can sit there, I am whole and complete, and just allow the energy to seal your aura and to strengthen your aura and the places where doubt and negativity, shame, or blame have weakened it, all right? Or where there has been hooks that have been taken out of like your back, the back of your heart, and I'm seeing that, and it's not filled yet, okay? And the way you feel that is I love you, all right? And this is I love you. So anyone who's hurt you, I love you. If you have hurt you, I love you, all right? It's powerful, very powerful, powerful. So this is also Six of Cups. So there's something coming back around. The Two of Cups came out with it. All right. And I definitely feel, even though like this is like this energy of today, and this is the 26th as well. I remember we said that something that has plagued you for a long time is over. It's like fully over. And this is significant. 26,000 years, right, of us living in the Piscean age, where the divine masculine has ruled everything through pure work, through hard work, right? There wasn't a lot of truth teachers or truth seekers over this 26,000 years. It was far and few. But now we're in the age of Aquarius, where this is humanity, everyone is raising to this frequency of I receive easily and effortlessly. I receive easily and effortlessly. This is the new world. This is where we are all raising to, okay? And this in turn is saving the planet, right? And saving the human race. So integral part, right? If some of you are like, I don't know if I'm chosen. Yeah, you are. Are you watching this channel? You're chosen. Yes, sending out that love. And that's this energy of you allowing yourself to also accept it. So I do feel like what you've given is coming back around, because that's also the energy of the world, everything coming into completion, karmic completion. So powerful 2008. That's going to be a powerful year for some of you guys, or a powerful awakening energy. All right. So it also comes to 10, which is one alignment. And it's and this, look at this. And this is 8. 2 and 6 is 8. That's 8, 8. So definitely abundance coming in. And it's coming in because you are seeing it within your heart. You are feeling it within your mind, body, and spirit. And so that's also some of the guidance that's suggested. If you are not feeling that right now, yeah, right? And I see the number at 17. If you're not feeling that right now, where's your mind? What are you thinking? Where's your mind? What's on your heart? Do you feel tightness in your throat? Can you not feel your body? I love you too, and thank you, universe. Yes. If you can't feel your body, if you can't come and feel where the ache is and touch your body and receive from that portion to see what it is that you have to shift or release or detach. If you can't do that, it's time for you to do yoga. Straight up, okay? You got to stretch it out and breathing. The reason why doing asanas is so powerful is because it combines the breath and stretching of the body. And you can also say affirmations like I love you as you are breathing and stretching, and you will amplify that energy, and you will now start to activate your light body. And when you do that, you can feel your body will speak to you. Your body will show you movies. Your body will come in. You will smell what it is that you need to know, or what's coming. If I, let me see. So if I know I have to change my mindset, before I would see a chipmunk and it would be indication. All right, move, shift of perspective. But now I smell skunk. And that's just my codex, right? So I smell skunk and I'm like, we got to shift perspective. Something's coming. So if I'm inviting something. Yeah, I receive it. If I'm inviting something with my negative energy by fearing it, now it's time to take my power back from fear and rebuke that. All right. So you go into your affirmations, you go into singing. You guys can do your karaoke, you can rap. Rapping is awesome. You can say any of your writing out loud, okay? You can say I love you as you're writing it. Any of your favorite songs, sing the hell out of those songs to clear and purify that throat chakra so you can come into this place of I trust. I trust, okay? Yeah, and I have to say, so I'm doing this live. Those of you who are catching me live, I will post this to the members only. All right, so if you want to rewatch this, it will be there. Yes, yes, and yes. Beautiful. All right, Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Number 2, baby. And this is this. So whatever this past thing was, it might try to come back into you. Stand in your ground, stand in your power, okay? Nobody changes overnight. Everybody, it's a process. But also within that, no judgment. But just because you are not judging, yes, okay. Just because you were not judging, someone doesn't mean that they're meant to align to you. Sometimes things come back into you. Okay, that's right. Sometimes things come back into you because you are meant to stand in your power. You are meant to go into that solar plexus and you are meant to feel the situation out and to hear from the inside. Not what this person is saying to you, not what this person is texting you. Not that's not where your power is. Your power is in here, and you stay in this. When you stay in this, you're fully shielded and protected, and you are hearing your own guidance, not theirs, your guidance. As soon as you take your consciousness and you put it all on someone else, now you are susceptible to receive what it is that they want for you rather than what you want for you. Okay, so this is also coming into this energy of respect it. Respect yourself, honor yourself. And if you feel that you are going to do, say, be anything that is in, what's the word, in violation of that, it's a no. It's a no. I'm seeing X's, okay? 3 X's. It's a no. The red X's. It's a no, okay? I think, what is that, the voice? I don't know. But yeah, no, it's not. That's, it's okay. It's another one of those shows. But that's because you need to, in order for you to get what you deserve, you have to feel worthy of receiving it. And if you fall back into any old stories or any old versions of yourself, that's right. Thank you. 100. If you fall back into any old versions of self because of fear, because of doubt, because of low self-esteem and low confidence, that is what you are going to be manifesting in your life. So sometimes it does take a bit of willpower. It takes a bit of courage and you being brave enough to stand in who you are in this moment, not who you were yesterday or 10 years ago or whatever, okay? But who you are in this moment today. Yes. You don't need someone else to fix you. Gold 36, baby. No, you don't. So this is also talking about when you thought that you could not have the life of your dreams unless you had this job, those friends, that husband or wife, or that relationship, this car, those clothes. That's right. Yeah, bravery is doing it. Even though you were scared, you're still doing it anyway. Thank you so much for that. So when you're in the energy of chasing everything outside of you, right? Instead of seeking inside. The seeker is exploring the inner world. It's not going out there. It's following the seven seas of truth within, and you following those ways and those passageways, and then you finding your joy, your pot of gold by traveling within and following your guidance. I always say your higher self leaves clues, right? So it's you following that guidance and you just trusting, even though you may not understand how it fits now. Okay, you may not understand why Spirit wants you to go to this store instead of that store. You may not understand why Spirit wants you to send blessings to this person and not that person. You may not understand why Spirit wants you to write I love you 5 times. You may not understand why Spirit said I need you to be here at 11 o'clock. You don't know why Spirit said turn right, not left. You know what I mean? But it's you just trusting that and you following that, all right? And that inner guidance that leads you to your pot of gold. But baby, in this energy, you are understanding that every step you take is a piece of gold. 100. Okay? Yes, I love it. So powerful. Okay. Protest. Start a revolution. That's what that is. All right? So those people that refuse to respect you, because that's coming through a lot. Okay. Let it go. Let it go and go the way of light and joy and excitement. You don't need to argue with these people. You don't need to do anything to get these people to all of a sudden welcome you or accept you. No, that's called trying. That's called forcing. That's called delaying your blessings. Okay. And for some of you, it was blocking your blessings, trying to be something for other people. And it's like, no. When you first walk in this world, everything you're doing is for your soul evolvement, all right? Everything, 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 everything. Because you have to learn how to fill your cup. You have to learn how to walk in the presence of your mist, okay? Of everything that is within you. And once you do that, now you're ready. Now you're ready to stand on that platform and to share your story, your wisdom, your knowledge with others to help lead them up the mountain so they can reach the same pinnacle that you have. Okay? Yes, I missed that. It was a very long one. I missed it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. I can't see it. I'm on my phone. Yes, praises to the Most High. Irokatira sinala yutoba yatali inamukatisna. Yes, okay. So that's that pinnacle. So that's the other thing that's happening is there's going to be these little moments of you recognizing that you are on top of the mountain. All right. And again, Florence Scovel Shen, she's one of my favorite truth teachers, right? Coming back and recognizing where you are and how far you've come and being grateful for that, all right? And being committed and devoted to not only standing in your power, but in the evolution, all right? Being devoted to the climb, being devoted to the soul evolution. And when you are devoted to that, that energy of unconditional love for self comes out and it radiates. And then all of a sudden, now you're devoted to helping others raise into that, however that is. Okay, it'd be different for every single one of you on how you want to do it. It doesn't mean you have to be a coach or a spiritual teacher. It doesn't mean that you have to have a YouTube channel. It doesn't mean any of that. It could just mean you being and showing up for the people that you're serving around you in your community, your family, your friends, you know, whatever it is for you. And in that, I just saw 22:11. So within that, you now create the justice for yourself, the justice for you to receive everything that you have given coming back to you tenfold, right? But again, you have to believe that all things are possible and you have to be open to receiving from expected and unexpected sources. All right. So this again is you allowing God to lead. All right. You taking your hands off the wheel and you allowing your crown energy to come in, to tap in and to put you right where you're supposed to be in alignment. You're welcome you're welcome. I'm glad this is confirmation for you. Yay. So with that, 44, storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Okay, superstar. Okay, that's that energy of like, I busted through every challenge, every obstacle, everything that tried to tear me down, that tried to stop me, that tried to take my life, right? Because even though we're in a very high vibration, we don't want to, we don't want to, we know we've been in very dark places. Okay, I don't have to say it. I don't have to say it. All right, the energy is there, but it's in you coming out of the dark space into the light, and you saying, "I'm going to take the wisdom that I took from that. I'm not going to bash myself. I'm not going to harm myself. I'm not going to keep myself in a place of shame for the things that I've gone through or the things I had to do to get through." All right. Having that compassion for yourself and knowing that you had to survive. And for like this 26,000 years, that's all it was about. It was just about surviving. It's like it took us this long to get out of that fight, flight, or freeze mode. Like all of us, humanity, that's what we were in, that 26,000 years. Everybody was in that state of mind. But now, as we elevate and we lift, we're coming out of that. We're coming into I learned through joy and fulfillment. And as you come into that and you spread that beautiful vibration of your open heart, right, and your open mind, and you're connected, man, all right? It sets the pace and it sets the place and it sets the space for you to receive, receive, receive. And when you're just receiving an overflow of blessings, you are automatically, it's this energy of, I want to share this. I want to give this. I want to help people change their lives. And whatever the way that is, you could be making bracelets. You could be doing graphic design, whatever it is for you. You know, you could do candles. You could do essential oils. All these different things are coming up. So that's the other thing that's going to happen is your creativity, Kundalini, another Kundalini awakening is on the precipice. Me and the words. Precipice. I'm so sorry. Because it even sounds like an right? It sounds so, so that's another thing, bringing lightness back into your life again, not being so serious about everything. So another Kundalini awakening is about to happen for the collective. It's about to happen for you. The summit, baby. Yes, I love that too. Summit. You know, with the S's. So actually I was seeing an S in the mirror today and I didn't understand why. I love you too. Thank you. Yes. I didn't understand why. I don't know how, I don't want to mess your name up, so I didn't say it, but I think it's like Meijin. Yes. So, and maybe that's what it is. It's like this S, the snake, the Kundalini energy. Surrender. Don't submit. I love these S's. Oh my goodness. I feel there's a poem in this. There's a lyric in this. There's something. There's a song. There's a song in this. Oh my, and look, an S for storm. Oh my goodness. And waters, thank you, waters above. So this is powerful. Everything is like, surprise, okay? Welcome to your new life. Yeah, and it comes from welcoming it within. So I just want to say right now, I bless the divine power within me and within you to expand. Yes. Yes, we welcome it to expand. We welcome our authentic self to come in and to lead us, right? We welcome joy. We welcome excitement. Yay. I love it. So here we go. Take control of your narrative, library 22. So this is you manifesting. This is you, okay? No longer this like puppet on the strings. Yes, you are working in collaboration with your guides, your higher self, with your teams and councils, okay? And whatever groups of spiritual beings of highest light, truth, compassion, and love that you have invited in. And this also means other communities too, people here on earth. Oh, okay. I guess we kind of are. I think Spirit kind of tricked me a little bit this morning into coming out alive. But yeah, you know, whatever. And that's the other thing too. Again, look, I'm seeing 12 likes. So it's like that energy of surrendering and manifesting even more surrendering and more opportunities to surrender. Because when you do, then you leave space for miracles and gifts and blessings to come in that you have no idea. You have no idea that they're coming or how big they are or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden the money for, and this just happened, a money for a bill. Something got messed up and the money wasn't there. And I was like, what happened? You know, it's gone. Of least resistance, the path of least resistance. And Spirit was just like, call. And I'm like, all right. So I called and they have like they have none of this. They're like, no, it's paid. It's paid. It's paid. It's paid. It's paid. I'm like, okay. Yes, when we move out the way, miracles happen. Thank you, waters. When we move out the way, 100%. So it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you for making the way for that. You know, thank you for opening up that pathway for me. And it's like also, remember 811. 811 is what you've been believing is you were going to see it. Okay, so whenever you see 811, yes, hallelujah. Whenever you see 811, get ready to receive that physical manifestation of something. And sometimes, because I know I was going through this, I'm like, is everything I'm doing working? Because sometimes you could feel like you're just on this merry-go-round of just doing healing inner work, you know. And for me, it's a all day thing. Like it's an all day thing. Like when I know what I'm thinking all the time, and I'm always reprogramming. Yes. Okay. Always reprogramming and releasing and making space and opening and giving gratitude. Like I'm in this like it's I don't know. It's just like this massive reprogramming, and I'm in it, and I'm like, oh, thank you, light reader. That was so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so awesome. So when you're in that energy of like, I don't know if this is this working, and am I doing the right things? Is the guidance I'm hearing correct? And you're just like, what? Oh my goodness. And then you're like, okay, that's doubt. Solar plexus work. Let's do some yoga to clear and balance our solar plexus. Do some self-love work. All right. And then all of a sudden 811 comes and you see a manifestation of the things that you have been hoping for, wanting, come into your physical, and then there's your confirmation. Yes, everything that you're doing is working. It is working. And so number 14 is coming in, and it's the energy of patience. Okay, Tara. Oh yes, diga de yeno moka yena maka yena yiras no moka yena yito pa e. Okay. The inner child showed up, guys. So sorry. Yeah. She showed up. She was like, boom. All right. So that's also another like when your inner child shows up, let me tell you, happiness, joy it's on a foot. It's coming, because now you're like, the flower is so pretty, you know, and you're just like, I'm gonna count the petals, and in that moment, you're giving your mind rest. You're giving your mind a break. So today, find those little moments. Count the leaves on the tree that you see. Okay. Yes. Pure joy. I was looking at the tree, and I was looking at, like, you know, the bark of the tree, and it's like, and just seeing all this tree as like a program, and as transformer, like the tree is a transformer within itself, like all these pieces. It almost reminded me of the bismuth. Okay. On the tree bark, you see that? And that's like so abundant, and just seeing all these patterns, and it's so beautiful. And when you're recognizing patterns within your matrix, okay, within your reality, you can now really recognize the patterns within self, and you can catch yourself, and you'll know, okay, if I go too long in this doubt feeling, guess what I'm going to manifest, okay? Yeah, and it's the same thing for fear. If you fear something, yes, what is it? The thing I have feared has come to manifest. Okay? So, yeah, trees are abundant. Saraswati got, yes, we got, and there's that S again. Thank you, Swata. Yes, there's the S, and your name starts with S too. Okay? So S's are big. I don't know what number S is in the English alphabet. That would be very interesting. I don't know what number that is, but that would be very interesting to see what number that is. All right. But the alphabet in the English language has 26 letters. So again, confirmation that something that you have been battling. So this might have even been depression and despair. Okay. That keeps you in a poverty mindset. So whenever I see, it's from the Kipper's deck. Actually, I don't even know. No, I don't know. But it's this energy. I always see it like this. And it's like, you know, when you're going like this and you're just like, oh my God. Breaking that. You know, it's like, one, you're covering your third eye, right, from receiving. And also it's that energy of just closing up. So now I saw a groundhog. Number 19, yay! Thank you. It's number 19S. So much sun energy. There we go. Happiness, abundance. Well, you open to receive. Open to receive. Yes, and yes. So I saw a groundhog. I did see it. I remember I told you guys in the beginning, I did see a dead groundhog. you know. So I was seeing all these like different kinds of dead animals, and then I started to see them alive. All right. And the groundhog, this is the first time he's over here by my house, and I saw him yesterday, and then he was there again this morning, and he was just like sitting there, and he was just like happy, you know. So the fact that I saw a live possum and a live groundhog is telling me this energy of you are taking this mask off. You're coming out as your authentic self. Reduces to 10. There's the 1. There's the 1 again. You're right. 19 is 10. There goes the 1. And 10 is my number for manifestation. And we got the 22 here. And 10 is also the end of a cycle. So confirmations all over the place, right? So the energy of you just showing who you truly are, but from a place of grounding and a place of like, I'm comfortable. I'm happy. You know, I'm feeling something in here of accept myself. I accept myself is coming in my throat. The oracle is what came out from the Seeker's deck, okay? Number 3. Manifesting Empress energy. We talked about 23. So, thank you, Mejan. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that donation. Oh, yeah, I am going to write down these things. I have a book that I was doing with my donations and sending blessings to you guys. And also, I send blessings to you guys who leave comments, too. I don't know. I'll just share that. But I just do that because it's just, I'm thankful. So, yes. But the oracle. So, look at this. Thank you. See this right here? The crescent, something is hidden. It's not a full moon yet, but it kind of is. This is reminding me that silver energy, Sandalphon, also archangel of music, yes, and also with an S, is reminding me of what you thought was hidden really isn't. It's like just doing that work to clear your third eye. Okay, just doing the work to clear your third eye. And you can even start to do this now, and you can even use your palm, okay, and just to clear that third eye. Just doing that work to release, all of a sudden the solution is there, you know, and then it's easier to trust. And also when you're in the energy of forgiveness, that solar plexus, that beautiful solar plexus energy, when you're in that energy, you feel calm and balanced. You feel at peace, and you can wait. Divine timing, 1414, you can wait, you know, and it's like, don't give up. Don't stop doing the work just before your manifestation is ready to come into your reality. All right. Oftentimes, Spirit wants to know, are you humble? Are you humble? Are you humbled? Have you been humbled? Okay. Yes. Have you been humbled? And are you really grateful for this blessing? You know, and so you got to show up. So Spirit is like, I'm going to show up for you. Are you going to show up for me? I need you to raise that vibration. I need you to speak your positivity into the world. I need you to speak it into existence, because everything that you're saying, speaking, and doing, you are helping to raise the vibration of not only yourself, but of everyone around you and of the earth, because I put you here for a reason. All right? For a reason. I need you to radiate that light. Yes. And not be afraid of it. So when it's like, I accept myself, some of you guys still are not accepting that you're like super psychic, super intuitive. All right. You're afraid of being like shunned. You're afraid of what other people laughing at you. All right. And these are all like wounds. Some of these are childhood wounds and things like that. You're afraid of, not being able to make it. Constant conscious effort every day, all day. That's right. Somebody's afraid of not being able to make it, like maybe with your spiritual gifts and talents. And it may be different. I don't know, because we're talking to the group, right? But what you have to offer may be so different that no one out there is doing it. No one out there is teaching it. No one out there is presenting it, you know, and you might be the first. But for a lot of people that come to these readings, you are the first. You are not only the visionary, but you are the inventor, okay? You are also the explorer of the inner world, and you are here to show that and to be your authentic self. You are the unicorn. You are the gem. You are rare, okay? There is not going to be someone out there with your identical set of programming. Understand it. And that is not by coincidence. All right. You're meant to lead in some way, shape, or form. All right. But remember, the first person that comes out is this higher self, and you follow that. You follow that, okay? And you walk in that power, that peace, that presence, that faith, that trust, that belief. Yeah. Boom. So I almost feel like that's the end of the reading. Hold on. Let me get one more card. I saw we've been on Be Authentic. That's right. This came out again, tradition. All right, so that's another thing. There might be working with your ancestors, okay, and tapping into the things that you were either I say born with because that just came up, but the things that you were bred with, the things that you were programmed with, things that are coming back to you from past lives, your gifts, your talents, your soul fragments that are awakening and coming back to you, that are lighting up, you going in. All of a sudden, you want to play a drum and you've never seen one of these drums in your life, but you just want to play it. You have to hold it. You have to hear it. You have to feel it, you know? So it's like following those little things, those promptings, and knowing that it's just going to bring you to more and more joy, and it's going to help you to walk a life of ease. It's just easy because you trust, you know? And I see 23. Hey, okay? 23 is my number for trust. Trust, 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 trust. Trust your inner guidance. Trust. And also remember that Empress energy, we attract, we don't chase. Okay, so if you feel like you're trying to force something to happen, 9 times out of 10, that's exactly why it's not happening. So you have to release the reins and just let spirit lead you. And it might lead you, again, away from that which you think you really want. But when I say it from here, coming from ego, all right, it has to come from here. Connect it both ways. And the last card is I am 33. Yes, that's right. Say it again. We attract, don't chase. Trust your intuition. That's right. 33, I am. And that's that dragon energy coming out. Yes. All right. Open up that heart, baby. Open up that dragon energy. Allow your heart to be so damn free. I love dragons. I love dragons. I love dragons. I love dragons. And I remember last story, and then I'll end the reading. I was suffering from chronic pain, and 1010 in Florida, that's right. Hey, completion, portal energy. I am grateful for everything. Yes, 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 and yes. So, all right, I was healing from chronic pain. I was forced to return to work because I had already lost my 3 family, and I didn't want to lose my single family home. And I needed to get back to work, and my job, they're awesome. You know, I got a reasonable accommodation to be able to take breaks however and whenever I wanted. I still was on lots of medication and things like this, so there was times when I needed to take my medication. As soon as I felt it, I had to lay down, and this is when I found Deepak in Oprah, their meditation series. So I would lay down in the women's lounge and I would just listen, because I couldn't really move. I was like in pain. So that's the other thing. The pain medicine that I took, it actually didn't take the pain away. It just made it so that I could relax. It was like me relaxing into the pain. So I started listening to Deepak. He does a lot of chanting, right? So we started doing that chanting and just listening in our mind and just allowing our body to heal. And I didn't realize that that's what we were doing at the time, by just laying there and just listening to an hour of meditation, you know, and just laying there. And I got introduced to dragons during that time, going off on vision quests, you know, within, because it was like I would leave the meditation and something would come in and I would be flying on this dragon, and we would just fly through the canyons, and it was like I was this dragon. I was completely free. I was free of the physical body. I was free of everything that I thought I knew. It was like the most beautiful experience. The only thing I can compare it to is like in the Never Ending Story, when I forget what his name is, like Elroy, I can't remember, but Artru. Yeah, when he's flying on the dog and they're just like, that's the feeling. And is the feeling of freedom, of freedom. So that is what you're being prepared to feel on a daily basis, is freedom. freedom, opening that heart space up and just having that this unconditional love for self where you're not holding on to anything because you know whatever you need, yes, whatever you need is going to come in. Neverending Story is actually my favorite movie. Yes. So it's like you just, it's this increase in unwavering faith and trust and confidence, not only in yourself, but in the divine, right? Because that is also what is healing. I think we said that. I can't remember what reading we said that in, but that's also what's healing right now at this time is you being able to just trust the process, trust the plan, trust the path, trust the step. That is getting solidified. And when, yes, and yeah, and then when you're in this place of, then that's when that opportunity comes. So remember, for some of you guys, it's 6 to 7 weeks. And so now we're at the end of that. So it's going to be like 6 weeks. And for others of you guys, it's 8 to 9. There's going to be an opportunity, some kind of opportunity is going to be coming in. All right. So just be, I'm awake to my good. All right. If you guys are having trouble seeing the opportunities in your life. I'm awake to my good. So I want to say thank you so very much. We're just, yes, closing the circle. It's my honor to channel for you guys. I love you so very much. Thank you again for the donations. I am going to put this one. Yeah, so this, you guys caught it live. I just saw it 5555. Awesome. I am going to put this on the members channel. All right, so if you guys want to rewatch this, then you can go find it over there. And I don't know if this is how we're going to be doing it, but maybe this is how we're going to be doing it. We're just going to go with the flow. All right, y'all, and have an awesome Friday. It's Friday for me here over in New York. All right, so have a great Friday, a freaky Friday. All right, and just know I love myself. I accept myself. I trust myself. Yes, okay. Those little moments, and I'm grateful for all of that. Say, I'm grateful before every affirmation. Yes, TJF. Love it. All right, guys. Peace.